All right, we've had some strong winds across most of the state so far today due to an area of low pressure that is parked just to the north of the state of Colorado that's increasing those winds. And these winds really not calming down until we move through the overnight hours for tonight. So conditions have certainly been pretty breezy across most of the Pikes Peak region. And you'll notice here the wind gusts coming in mainly out of the east-northeast across the plains and parts of the Palmer Divide, a good 30 to 40 mile per hour gust, 50 mile an hour gust at times. These winds are not going to taper off later this evening. Most of the area is going to continue to experiencing as really a good 50 mile an hour gust through the evening and overnight hours for tonight. Our red flag warnings are in effect until 8 p.m. for most locations. Some areas until 9 o'clock tonight across Pueblo County and parts of El Paso County. So our winds really not tapering off until after about 9 o'clock. This is the latest drought monitor. Very disheartening to look at. You know, it was just about this time last year we were drought free for the entire state of Colorado for the first time in 20 years, and had some pretty horrific fires the year before, 2017, 2018. So it's kind of disheartening to see that we've grown in the drought quite a bit across the St. Louis Valley and parts of the Highway 50 area. We are now into the extreme category, category 4 for some of these locations, and certainly not to be dismissed with the category 2 that has grown across parts of El Paso County. I know a lot of people don't care about drought or fires for that matter until it affects them personally. So as we go through the next several weeks, I would just ask you to make sure you do your part. If you're going to be a Colorado native, if you're going to live here, understand we live in a sub-arid climate. It doesn't take much to dry out. Camping, doing anything of that nature after the social distancing things are lifted, don't be that person that is being careless. Pay attention to these burn bans and do your part so we can keep our state safe. Drought monitor, this was this time last year. So you can see, and it was as we actually went into June of last year, we were completely drought free. So we had an incredible year in terms of moisture, 2018, 2019, with the infamous bomb cyclone that year. And unfortunately, the drought continued to grow with us drying out last summer and into this winter. So because of the strong winds, the dry fuels, high fire danger in effect until 9 o'clock tonight. The winds will start to taper off for the high country at about 8 o'clock this evening. And 9 o'clock for the Pikes Peak region down the I-25 corridor into the Pueblo area, but not for the eastern plains until after midnight tonight. So we'll still experience the 30 to 40 mile per hour gust across Highway 50 through the overnight time frame. This front will bring in some cloud cover tonight, so it's likely we're going to be waking up with some dreary and foggy conditions tomorrow morning, and then that really not clearing out until the afternoon hours tomorrow. Minimal rain chances. We may have a few little isolated stray showers for the higher terrain area early tomorrow morning, but most of the locations actually end up staying dry, so our rain chances really not looking great at all. Temperatures noticeably cooler tomorrow into the 50s and 60s, so we're going to be back below average for tomorrow. You'll notice across parts of Taylor County and areas into Colorado Springs will be in the 50s as well, and close to the 60-degree mark in Fountain as you work your way from the Arkansas River Valley from Canyon City all the way east into parts of the plains. Temperatures in the 50s to low 60s, and then by Saturday will be a little bit milder across the region into the 60s and 70s for most of the area. Woodland Park will continue to talk about temperatures steady in the 50s, chance for a stray shower and thunderstorm by the afternoon hours. Most locations stay dry, so our rain chances continue to stay very low. But just be mindful, again, those afternoon hours, a few little isolated storms could pop up and put down a few lightning strikes, so that's something we'll have to continue to watch. Canyon City, temperatures near 60 degrees tomorrow, noticeably cooler. We start off with a little cloud cover and then clear out for the afternoon hours with temperatures back into the 70s, not until the weekend time frame. So a seasonal weekend ahead. Again, nice conditions, just that little isolated storm chance we'll have to watch out for Sunday afternoon.
When you need a vehicle you can count on, trust Toyota to be here for you.
Many Toyota service centers are open to help keep your vehicle